You already know the feeling, that quiet voice that says you should have more by now, more ease, more freedom, more of the life you can picture perfectly, but cannot seem to reach. Here is what nobody tells you. That voice is not the truth. It is a program, one that was installed before you were old enough to question it. A story about who gets to have abundance, and whether you are one of them. You are. Not because you have earned it perfectly, not because your life looks a certain way right now, but because worthiness is not something you build, it is something you remember. In the next 10 minutes, you are going to do exactly that. You are not here to wish. You are not here to hope. You are here as someone who has decided. Find stillness. Place one hand on your chest. Breathe in slowly. And speak as the person who already knows they deserve everything that is coming. Repeat each affirmation slowly. Let it land before you move to the next. I am worthy of abundance, not when I am ready, not when I am better right now. I release every belief that taught me to earn my place before I could receive. Wealth flows to me because I have stopped blocking it with doubt. I am the kind of person good things happen to. I choose to believe in my own prosperity as a daily act of courage. I release the habit of shrinking so others feel comfortable around my growth. Not small, not quiet, not waiting. I am expanding into everything I was always meant to be. I am grateful for the abundance already moving toward me, even before I can see it. Every time I have been given less than I deserved, I learned what I will no longer accept. I walk through every door that opens, knowing I was the one who made it possible. I stop apologizing for wanting a full life. I am not greedy for wanting more. I am honest about what I was created for. My desire for abundance is not a flaw. It is a signal pointing toward my purpose. I am deeply worthy of financial freedom, emotional peace, and a life that feels like mine. I release the version of me that equated suffering with merit. When abundance arrives, I receive it without guilt, without hesitation, without shrinking. I am not waiting to feel worthy. I am practicing worthiness right now, in this moment, in this breath. The gap between where I am and where I am going is closing every single day. I choose to see every resource in my life, time, energy, money, love, as expandable. I release the fear that if I have more, someone else will have less. Abundance is not a competition. It is a frequency, and I have tuned in. I am as deserving of a beautiful life as anyone I have ever admired. When my mind tells me it is too much to ask for, I ask anyway. I stop measuring my worth against other people's timelines. My value does not fluctuate with my bank balance, my output, or anyone's opinion of me. I am open. I am ready. I am worthy. Receiving is not weakness. Receiving is the completion of the cycle I set in motion. I carry abundance inside me long before it shows up around me. Every door that closed was redirecting me to something I could not yet imagine. I am the living proof that you do not have to earn the right to want a wonderful life. Place both hands open, palms facing up. This is the posture of someone who has decided to receive. Now speak what is already yours. I manifest a relationship with abundance so natural and so unforced that receiving feels like breathing. I manifest the complete dissolution of every money block, scarcity story, and inherited fear around wealth. I manifest financial freedom that gives me choices, not just comfort, but genuine daily freedom. I manifest a life in which I am never again forced to choose between my peace and my survival. I manifest the specific doors that were always meant for me, opening now at exactly the right time. I manifest that every area of my life, my health, my relationships, my finances, my joy, expands together. I manifest a version of myself so settled in my own worthiness that I no longer have to fight for what I deserve. I manifest complete freedom from the belief that I must struggle to be taken seriously. I manifest the courage to receive fully, without deflecting, minimizing, or second-guessing what comes. I manifest a standard of living that matches the size of my vision, not the size of my fear. I manifest that this shift in how I see myself changes every outcome waiting ahead of me. I manifest wealth that is ethical, consistent, and entirely aligned with who I am. I manifest a mind so tuned to abundance that it becomes the first thing I notice, not the last. I manifest the resources I need, appearing in the right form, at the right moment, from unexpected directions. I manifest a life so abundant that generosity becomes my natural instinct, not something I have to budget for. I manifest that the version of me speaking these words right now is already different from the one who started. I manifest freedom from comparison, from measuring my abundance against timelines that were never mine. I manifest deep and lasting prosperity that roots itself into every part of my existence. I manifest a relationship with money built on trust, not fear, on flow, not force. I manifest that the people around me rise with me, that my abundance becomes a rising tide. I manifest a body that feels safe, a mind that feels clear, and a life that feels worth arriving to. I manifest the quiet, unshakable certainty that I am always provided for. I manifest that every seed of intention I have planted today takes root and grows beyond what I can currently see. I manifest complete alignment between what I believe, what I say, and what I call in. I manifest the patience to trust the process and the boldness to keep moving without guarantees. I manifest a home, an income, a community, and a daily life that all carry the fingerprint of intention. I manifest that what once felt impossible becomes the new ordinary, quickly, peacefully, joyfully. I manifest freedom from urgency, knowing abundance is not racing away from me, but walking steadily toward me. I manifest a season so full of answered intentions that gratitude becomes my resting state. I manifest everything I have spoken today and more than I thought to ask for, arriving in the most perfect way. If today's session shifted something in you, even a single degree, please subscribe so you never miss a session. These 10 minutes belong in your life every day. Like this video. It is the simplest signal that this work matters, and it helps more people find it when they need it most. In the comments, type this right now. I am worthy. I am open. I receive. Say it as a declaration, not a wish. Let it be the first abundant thing you give yourself today. And if you know someone who has been quietly waiting to feel worthy of more, share this with them. Not as advice, as a gift. You showed up today. That matters more than you know, because every time you choose to speak differently about yourself, to replace the old story with a truer one, the frequency of your life shifts, slowly at first, then all at once. Abundance is not something you are waiting to deserve. It is something you are already in the process of becoming. And the fact that you are here, doing this work, choosing this, that is the proof. Go live accordingly.